What's up, guys? This game's happened, and we're finally bringing you our top 10 games of PlayStation 1. Probably the most faded of the memories of all of this series that we've been doing lately. Because with the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 2, best games of 2013, and our favorite games of all time, we can pretty much remember all of those. But when we go back all the way to PlayStation 1, which was around before the turn of the century, yeah, it gets pretty blurry since me and Mylan were born pretty close to the turn of the century, 96 and 97. But, without further ado, let's get to the games that I barely remember, and Mylan probably remembers more of because he probably had a PlayStation 1 longer than I did. Anyway.
Dude, I've had way more games way longer than you could ever have thought.
Yeah, because you had a lot. Anyway, coming in at number 10, a game Mylan knows way more about than I do, Namco Collection, Volume 5, is that right?
Yes, Volume 5.
And if you guys are wondering why there's a picture of Namco 50th anniversary, well, that was just one of the ones I had, and that one looked, the cover for that looked pretty cool. But the other two pictures are Namco Collection Volume 5.
Yeah, I love the Namco Collection, man, because it had so many awesome games, especially Pac-Man.
Coming in at number 9, Spyro 2, Spyros Rage. Mylan, you want to explain this because I have not played any Spyro? Yes, people can kill me for this.
I want to kill you now. Spyros Rage, man, that brings back memories. My God, I remember it's like when I actually first battled Ripto, I was struggling so hard. Of course, I was a kid back then, but it's like, oh my God, it's like I wanted to tear my hair out.
Is it as bad as Mega Man 9?
Now it's like I'm looking back on it and I'm thinking, my God, why did it take me so long to do this?
Coming in at number 8, I'm pretty sure Mylan was talking about the original when we were doing the list, so I'll just assume it's the original because I think I have played the original Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider Uno, Tomb Raider 1, the one with the most triangular boobs graphics.
I'm thinking about it, and yes, I'm pretty sure I was talking about the original.
Many triangles.
Yeah.
It's like Lois Griffin's nose.
Basically. I played a lot, and I mean a lot of Tomb Raiders.
I remember
Tomb Raider is like where it all started.
Tomb Raider was probably one of the first 10 games I ever played, but the one I played was on the PlayStation 2, and it was like a demo. I forgot which one it was, though. But it was around, I was in second grade sometime. I'm not going to get into that story. Anyway, number 7, Gran Turismo 2. The first Gran Turismo I played, and the best one I've played. Because Gran Turismo 5, not a fan of it. Gran Turismo 6, haven't played it, but it seems like it's okay. Dylan would probably kill me for saying such things, but I agree with myself. Isn't it a good thing to agree with yourself, Mylan?
It's always a good idea to agree with yourself first.
Of course it is.
Unless you know it involves me, then you have to agree with me and don't agree with yourself.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, number 6, I have no idea what this is, but Mylan, you can explain Brave Fencer Musashi.
You suck, you know that?
Yeah.
Go watch the playthrough. Anyway, Brave Fencer Musashi. My God. This is like a Japanese RPG. The equivalent to it.
Anything else?
Anyway, really, I kind of have faded memories of this game, but I do remember it being awesome.
Like
very awesome.
Like whenever you first told me about it, I imagined it being like from one of Sly's ancestors from Sly 4. What was the samurai's name? I forgot.
Yoichi Cooper?
Yes. Something Cooper. Anyway, number 5. Crash 2. The Wrath of Cortex. Now, I remember playing Crash 4, which was the first Crash Bandicoot game on the PlayStation 2. I haven't played any Crash Bandicoot games on PlayStation 1, so Mylan, how good was this?
Honestly, dude, you really... Never mind, I'm not going to make that comment. Anyway,
At least I know the series. At least
I still have it, too.
What?
This is what amazes me. I still have the game. It is sitting right there, staring me in the face. Crash 2, The Wrath of Cortex. Fond memories, that is. Fond memories. I also have really fond memories of me failing multiple times.
I have fond memories of failing at Crash 4.
Huh?
I have fond memories of me failing at Crash 4 constantly.
Yeah. Well, I know it's like when it comes to Wrath of Cortex, it's like I lost many lives, but I gained them all back very quickly. I think at that point, that's when they started giving lives to you. Which is probably a good thing because, you know, I think I probably doubled the amount of lives that I lost, which, you know, whatever. But let's move on. Crash Bash. This game was fun, especially when you had like a ton of family members that would all come around and we all gathered around one PS1 and just played Crash Bash together. Ah, good times, good times. If anybody who doesn't know what Crash Bash is, you sadists, Crash Bash is basically the fighting version of a Crash game in that it's like it could come,
Hadouken!
no, it could be between 2 to 4 people in an arena. And you know, you just had the choice of whatever game you wanted to pick. And it's like if you wanted to be like, I remember there was this one of them where it's like you had to knock your friend off of this like this ice pad thing while riding on the backs of polar bears.
Sounds like
It's
an
like,
Asuma. Sounds like a Sumatory arena to me.
Could be. Moving
Anyway,
on.
number 3. Milo.
Spyro, Year of the Dragon. It's actually just called Spyro Year of the Dragon. Year of the Dragon, but it's the third Spyro game, and I don't know. It's like I played this game to death, dude. Like really, it's like I kind of would just sit there trying to gather so many of those crystals or gems or whatever they're called. Anyway, I just remember me just sitting there trying to gather so many because in the final area, you know, you have to pay that dude money bags so many, and you just wanted to kill him because he's asking for so much. And then at the end of the game, they let you chase him across this like extremely huge field. They let you chase him and continuously butt him in the butt. And I mean headbutt him in the butt until you can get all of your gems that you paid him back.
Hey,
It was
Mylon, can I do the next one?
yeah, sure.
Anyway, the reason I want to do this one, number 2, my first game I've ever played. The first game. It's number 2. So amazing. ScoobyDoo Cyberchase. I remember of this game vaguely. How you had to run from a whole bunch of monsters as Scooby and Shaggy. And there were like different portals you had to go through because Scooby and Shaggy kept getting lost. And couldn't find each other. This game brings back the feels I want to... Seriously, as soon as I get a PlayStation 1, I am buying this game. And Gran Turismo 2. The only reason it's number 7 is because Mylon said it goes at 9, and I disagreed. Anyway, Mylon, explain number 1 to people. And by people, I mean the 2
It
people.
allows you to put Gran Turismo at number 7, sir. I agree with you that some of those other games could go. Anyway, I'm going to explain number 1 because this is the game that literally took about 5 of my childhood years.
5? Oh, I thought you meant like 5 years to beat. I was like, hell no!
No, it didn't take that long to beat. It just took like all my years and stuff of just me continuously playing it over and over again.
I'm waiting for a game
to take... I love this game, by the way. And I know I haven't even introduced the game yet, but my number 1, Bryce's number 1, because Bryce hasn't played any PS1 games. My number 1
I played 4.
3 Warped. Yes, Crash 3 Warped. My God. That game. I love that game so much, in fact, that I had to buy it again from the PlayStation Network store just so I can have it in my collection. Man, that game was fun. I remember even trying to find all of those colorful gems and stuff so that way I can finally beat the game and give it 100%. That took forever. By the way,
I promise you, Mylon, as soon as I catch up on my animes, I will start on the PlayStation 1 games and some of the PlayStation 2 games that I missed out on, and I agree, I should be facepalmed and thrown off a cliff. But I need to get those games done first.
How about this, Bryce? We're going to have a drinking game with Crash 3. Every time you die, we take a sip.
But we're going to get shit-faced in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to probably die that night, too. Because I guarantee that you're probably going to lose about maybe 10 Jack Daniels worth of lives.
Anyway, guys, that's the video, and tune in. I said tune in. It's a TV show now. Look at that, guys. We got our own part on Comedy Central. Well, anyway, our next video, besides Pixelmon and Kingdom Hearts, shall be the best top 10 games of PlayStation 2. The best console I have ever played. Sorry, PlayStation 3, you have fallen short to my favorite console. Your younger brother lay PlayStation 2. Wait, no, he would be the older brother. The older brother lay PlayStation 2.
And then the baby brother PS4 has absolutely nothing to do with this conversation.
The PlayStation... I need to get that PlayStation 4 money. Anyway, guys, we're sexy. You're sexy. Like the video, and we can all be sexy together. I don't know. Anyway, peace, guys.